Question 1. In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of a real media product? Our product, or music video, uses conventions of a real singer-songwriter music video. For instance, within our product, we use conventions such as having a performance in the music video. Our artist lip-syncs and, in the first half of the video, plays a piano. This is a common convention within our genre and all music videos in general. From previous audience research, we discovered that performance is an essential part of a singer-songwriter video, as it is a key in displaying the fact that they write their own songs and are musically talented. The singer-songwriter artist in the screenshot above, Birdie, has piano performance in most of her music videos. The piano is a perfect way of depicting the fact that the artist is musically talented. Musical talent is often associated with this genre, as we see her lip-sync the song and perform on the piano at the same time. We decided to keep this convention in our own piece, as it is a good way of displaying to our audience what the artist's image is, and by having the piano/singing performance in our own piece, we feel that audiences will quickly be able to identify that the artist is of a singer-songwriter genre origin. In our own video, we also have a narrative in which the female protagonist pins up photos to a tree and roams the forest. We develop conventions here by not just focusing on performance. We develop the narrative by expanding on the initial story of a girl just pinning up photographs. As the video progresses, the audience will begin to question if she is real or not. We discover she is looking through her memories, the photographs, because she is a spirit. Once she was living, but she died in a car crash, which is revealed at the end of the video. The fact she is a ghost is implied throughout the video through the use of fade effects and merging two clips together, adding effects such as channel map, and then decreasing the opacity to make Lucy look faint and almost part of the surroundings, like she is in the still below. We felt it was necessary to develop this convention of focusing and expanding on the narrative, because we wanted our audience to deeply sympathise with this character. We get a personal look at this girl's life through the photographs and are able to sympathise with the key photographs, the moving images, because they are milestone moments in her life, which many people go through. Therefore, she is more relatable and likeable as a character through shared experience. In Ed Sheeran's music video, The A-Team, whilst the central focus is the narrative, and we do sympathise for the woman who is a tragic victim of society, the video only focuses on how she is in that particular moment of her life. Expanding on our narrative and characterisation in the video was effective, as it let the audience see the girl's life laid out before her in the photographs. We were also able to develop the convention of narrative through exploring the female protagonist's life through pictures in chronological order, and making some of the photographs move to further immerse the audience with the narrative, and may also have the effect of the audience being more emotionally connected to the character and able to sympathise with her, because many of these milestone experiences in her life will also be experienced or have already been experienced by our audience. Our product challenging forms and conventions of real media products. Narrative/performance. We challenge the conventions of singer-songwriter music videos in that the performance and our artist at the end of the video merge with the narrative. Halfway through the video, Toby, our performer, leaves the hall and walks to a graveyard. He then walks to a forest and sees a ghostly girl before him. She smiles, then turns around and fades away. Toby lip-syncs throughout most of the video until the end, where Toby effectively leaves the performance at the end of the video and becomes part of the narrative because he sees Lucy. However, we noticed that typically in a singer-songwriter music video that contained both narrative and performance, the two are very separate and did not cross over at all. For instance, in Sam Smith's music video, I'm Not the Only One, Sam Smith acts as a godlike figure in a completely separate location, performing with a microphone and red curtains in the background, which may be to emphasise he is a performer and to separate it from the narrative as the artist watches it unfold. The narrative is about the deteriorating relationship between a husband and a wife, and at no point did the narrative and the performance cross over. We challenged this convention because it was an effective way of showing that Lucy had actually died in a car crash, and we discover this as Toby comes across her and she fades away into the forest. We also challenged the typical conventions of a singer-songwriter music video by making the video more about our character, the female protagonist's journey through life, as opposed to having the narrative centred around a romance or the main protagonist searching for love. The narrative is centred around the dead girl's memories displayed through the photographs. In Ed Sheeran's video, Give Me Love, from just listening to the track you know it's about love, and the video does not challenge or contradict or put a new take on it. The narrative in that video is about a woman who is supposedly some sort of Cupid, giving others love but unable to find love herself. With our video, it's a whole new take on the lyrics because it's not about what you might expect based on just hearing the lyrics. A common convention in real singer-songwriter music videos is emphasising the lyrics. We felt it wasn't essential to have this convention within our video, as from research we have realised it's vital that we have this in the performance, as it is a defining convention of a singer-songwriter music video when performance is present. We use this technique, for instance, when our artist sings the lyrics dancing till the end of time. In our narrative, our female protagonist spins around the forest, effectively emphasising the lyrics, which engages the audience when they watch the video because it gives them an incentive to watch it, as it is a very different experience from simply just listening to the song. Likewise in Amy Winehouse's video, Tears Dry on Their Own, when Amy Winehouse lip-syncs the lyric Waiting for You in the Motel, it cuts to a medium shot of Amy sitting on the bed. It's implied she's been waiting for a while because her cigarette is burning out on the ashtray in the foreground, and the bottle next to it is over halfway empty. Goodwin theory applies to both the videos because we have used visuals to emphasise and explain the lyrics.